What's up, everyone? Welcome to What If Deku was the reincarnation of the strongest Uchiha, test number 2, part 1. Alright, we start this episode, well, it's a new series, so with the Uchihas. After Sasuke Uchiha's death. As we all know in Boruto, that he dies, and Naruto, from the grief, he took his eyes and immediately unlocks the Rinnegan. If you hear my voice so sick, because I'm a little bit sick from the cold. Sorry, it's not Corona, don't worry, guys. Well, so after Sasuke dies, Sasuke meets the Sage of Six Paths once again, and he says, Sage, it's been a while. The sage says, Sasuke, it's been a while, of course. Well, Sasuke, I have a news for you. I want you to be reincarnated with other Uchihas in the same body. Now, Sasuke is intrigued. He says, really? Who are these other Uchihas, may I ask? The sage says, I cannot tell you, Sasuke, but I will tell you this. You know them. So, can you go? But you will not be reincarnated in this world. Sasuke says, wait, what? Yes, this world is enough. Naruto will handle it, as well as the next reincarnation of my children. Anyway, now he says, fine, where I will be reincarnated. Now Hagurama says, you'll be reincarnated into another universe, you can say. He says, fine. Alright. So, who's my reincarnation? Now, the Sage of Six Paths has a big grin on his face. He says, oh, I've seen this boy's future, and I am quite impressed. The future that I saw. But I want to see what's gonna happen if I put you there with the others. So yeah. So please be nice to him as well as the others. He says, fine. Can I go now? Oh, Sasuke. Don't go overboard. Sasuke says, alright, Sage. And now we cut over to Izuku's birth. Now the change is Izuku will stay Izuku, but his father will be there as well as a younger sister. 1 year younger than him. Her name is Izumi. Now, when Deku becomes 4 years old, his father and mother take him to the quirk doctor to see if he has quirk or not. Now, in this universe, there's only, you could say, half, like 0.5% quirkless. So yeah, you can understand what's happening to them ostracized, just like the Uchihas in Naruto. So yeah, now when they found out that he's quirkless, they are infuriated, they are angry. Now they take him, they start abusing Deku daily, not feeding him well, till the age, let's see, he's 4, till the age of 6. Now, that time, Hisashi and Inko says we want to get rid of that brat. Wait guys, I will come back just a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. Now they said we wanna get rid of that brat. So yeah. So Hisashi and Inko go to the woods, far, far away woods, and just knock him out and throw him there. Maybe the wolves or the birds might eat him. So they left. Now when he's knocked out, he goes to in his mice camp and he says, "Where am I?" In a sad voice and scared. Now figures come from the dark. As we all would understand, you all would say, "Oh, it's Sasuke." No, it's Itachi. He says, "Hello there, Izuku. I'm Itachi Uchiha." He says, Izuku says, "Hello, where am I? What are you doing here?" Itachi complies with, "Well, you see, young Izuku, you are my reincarnation as well as my other people." Izuku says, "Other people?" Are confused. He says, "Yes, I'm one of the strong Uchihas. And there are others, but they don't want to come out yet." He says, "Why?" He says, "Well, I'll be the first one that you will speak to for now." Now he says, "Okay." And now Itachi comes and hugs him and says, "Don't worry, Izuku. You'll be fine. Nobody's going to hurt you from this day on." Now Izuku starts to cry. He says, "Nobody been nice to me for a long time. Thank you." Now Itachi says, "No, thank you, Izuku. As you are my reincarnation, I will be here for you, as well as my others." So Izuku says, "Well, can I meet them?" He says, "Not yet, Izuku, not yet." Says, "Okay, but what am I gonna do now?" Oh, Itachi says, "Hey, what? What I'm gonna do now? I'm knocked out, and I'm in the forest, and my father's, I think, abandoned me." Now, Itachi says, "Oh yeah." Says, "Well, can I take over your body and secure a place for you?" He says, Izuku says, "Okay." With slight sense of confusion. Now, Itachi takes over Deku and goes and, well, goes into the woods, finds a great place, and yeah, sits over there, create a house. Because in this timeline, I will say, when Itachi dies, he had some of Senju blood, so he unlocked the wood style, and so yeah. Now we go over to Izuku's section. In his mind scheme, he says, after Itachi left, he goes to approach these figures. He says, "Hello?" One of them turns around. He says, "Hello there, child." Now this is Madara. He says, "Hello, I am Madara Uchiha. I am one of the strongest, the second strongest Uchiha that ever lived. He says, it's an honor to meet you, I guess. Well, kid, drop the act. He said, what do you mean? We've been in your mind for too long, and we see how you feel. So why are you denying your feeling? Let it out. Let it all out. Now Izuku starts to cry that anger. Says, I hate them. I hate them all. I hate this society. Just because I'm quirkless and worthless in their eye. Now, Madara says, no, you are not. He says, what? You are a reincarnation, so you are not worthless. We will train you. We will make you become the strongest in this world. We will give you our power so you can defeat evil and become a great hero. But as I see it in your memory, you shall not be a hero. He said, what do you mean? You'll be a vigilante. He said, what? A vigilante? He says, yes. Now, Itachi comes and says, Madara, what did you tell him? Oh, nothing, Itachi. I just told him to embrace it. Embrace what? His true feelings. He says, what? Ah, Madara, you idiot. Madara says, hey, respect your elders, Itachi. Itachi says, well, don't you ever do that again with a little bit of bloodlust. And Izuku's terrified from his bloodlust. And when Itachi sees, he stops and says, sorry, Izuku, it was not for you. It was for Madara. He says, okay. With fear, he says, don't fear, Izuku. Don't fear us. He says, okay. So, Izuku, you will be training with every one of us a year till you mastered all of us. Then you can start your vigilante work. He says, okay. Now, let me tell you who is in his vice cave. We got Fugaku, Itachi, Shisui, Sasuke, Madara, Obito. So yeah, he's fucking strong. And I don't give a fuck. So yeah. So we got over to after, let's say, we have Fugaku, Itachi, Shisui, Madara. We got 7 years now. No, not 7 years. Let's say he was 6. So let's say when he's around 12, he mastered all his powers in such a time that all of them are incredibly shocked. Hey, wow, you you have mastered all of our powers in such time. He says, what? Is this a bad thing? He says, no, it's beautiful. Uncle Zuko says, okay. Now, after that, Izuku started vigilante work. So yeah, now after let's say a year, he's known to be a furious vigilante by the name of the Red Eye of Death. Now every villain fears him. Now we got over to UA perspective. Dezu saying, did you hear about that vigilante? Red Death. The Night of Death. Now, they all say yes. And All Might and Endeavor and Aizawa says we need to take him down. He might be working for All For One. Now, Nezu says that's a probably something, but I don't think so. Now, all of them ask why. Now, he just doesn't do what villains do. He's a vigilante. So I think he hates villains. But he doesn't want to become a hero. I don't know why. But I want to know and know fast. Because I think if we didn't have it on our side, the villains will. That will be very terrible for us. They all nodded. And they would have set a trap for him. They tried multiple times, and every time it fails. Now, Izuku is frustrated from them. He says, "Ah, will they ever leave me alone?" Now all of them are laughing their asses. They say, "Huh? They try to do that? These puny traps are so seen through." He says, "Yeah, I know. Damn, they are idiots." Now, this time, now we said he's 12, now he's 13, and sorry about that. Now, both Russia and USA and the United Kingdom waged war against Japan because of All For One killing one of their hierarchs. All For One killed the president, killed one of the prince, one of them, and killed one of the higher-ups in Russia. So they all waged war against Japan. Now, all the voices, when they came, they see one kid there with a look in his eyes. It's basically sends shiver to even to the powerful. Now they all get their weapons ready, and there's a chopper that's it's filming into the news. And he says, "Wait, is that a child? What is he doing? He's going to die. Now everybody's shocked. Now Izuku just looks one simple look at the news and flares his Sharingan. Now the reporter says, It's it's the red eye of death. Oh my god. He's a child? She's confused and everybody say what? Now when Izuku looks at them with his Sharingan, now this is not any ordinary Sharingan. Wait a minute, let me. It's the eternal Mangekyo. Now, Madara wants to make it more powerful to get it to the Rinnegan or the Rinne Sharingan, but Izuku's Sharingan is too different. Wait a minute, let me just pause it for a second and bring it here. So this is one of his Sharingan, as you can see here. It's pairing different than all of them. Now when they all see this eye, they are shocked. All of the Uchihas when he unlocked it. Let me pause. They are weirded out of his Sharingan. Now his next Sharingan is far powerful. It's like this. Is red, but it has the symbols much more powerful. Everyone is for a different reason. Now, as we can see, the whirlpool resembles the Nine Tails Kurama, as it is chakra, and the green eye resembles the Toad Sage Mode, and the yellow, the green resembles the Snake Sage Mode, and the last one resembles the Sludge Mode, as you all know, as Tsunade Senju Sage Mode. Now, when all of the soldiers see the eyes, they say, "It's him! Everyone fire!" Now, when they fire, he phases through it, just like Obito. They say, "What? What, what the hell? How much quirks that he has?" Now, you know this epic scene in Madara against all of the four nations, you know, in the movie where he kills them all in an epic battle. So yeah, he does that, and he immediately makes a few shadow clones and goes and killing one by one, slaughtering all of them. Now he made all of the clones. They all make a majestic flame destroyer. You know that jutsu that Mother used against the four nations. Now, when everybody sees this on the news, they are they are so enjoying this, and he's like 12-year-old kid. So yeah. So now Izuku, he's bored from them. They're just like trying to kill him. Now Izuku just from boredom dispatches all of the clones, and he says in his mind, goes to Madara and says, "Hey Madara." Madara says, "What is it, kid? Can you show me the high sign for to summon a meteor?" Now Madara You can see the grin on his eyes. He's like, yes, finally. Now he shows him, and he immediately does it in the outside. Now everybody, some of them are confused. What is he doing? And it's like taking 2 minutes just so he can summon it. And all of the soldiers, they see it as become much more pitch black. They look up and all of them are in shock. They see a meteor. They are terrified of it. Now, Izuku uses 3 majestic flame destroyers exactly the same time as, you can say, 3 seconds before the meteor swatch them. Now they are burned and swatch. You can say there's only like what 100 survivors and they are like on death's door. So yeah. Now after that he's just like bored. Just puts on a mask. Just, you can say, a similar mask to which mask? Wait a minute, guys. I'll come back with a cool mask. Now, his mask is similar to this mask in the picture, but look at like more of you know, Madara or Obito, like for a ninja. So yeah. Now, in this time, Izuku is like, you can say he's the #1 swordsman in his power. Sorry for that pause. Anyway, let's continue. Now we cut to All for One. He's angry. He says, that brat. He's interfered with my plans so many. I'm so damn angry. I want this brat's work. I want to kill this brat. Now, all of the elite they say yes, sir. Now Kirigiri says, sir. He's odd. All for One says, what do you mean, Kirigiri? Kirigiri says, well, sir, how can I put it? He's acting, his way he's fighting, it seems so old. It's like a ninja fighting. I think someone would train him to be a killer, an assassin. All for One says, you are right about that. I should tell you. He does fight like a ninja. Maybe someone trained him to be a ninja. Kogi said, yes, this might be one of its possibilities, sir. But we don't know. I'll try to get more information, sir. Ultron says, alright. You can all leave now. Now, we cut to the UA staff. Now, Nezu seeing this, he says, well, I can tell you guys, he is damn powerful. God damn it. Now all of them are in shock, like they seen the kid destroying an army by himself, summoning a meteor. destroying everything. Now we cut to Endeavor's thought. He says, "What the hell is this kid? He's just like his. Did his father do just like me? What is happening? Maybe I should stop. I need to work my relationship with my son. I've done so much bad. I need to do good for them." Now Nezzy says, "Well, I think that he might not be working for Wolf One, since this war is his doing. I think Wolf One wants to capture him." All of them says yes, indeed. Now Aizawa comes and says, "Well, I think that we need to find the chick, this kid, or this thing, I can say, and make him to our side. If we make him a hero, think of this power that we all gain." All of them nodded. "I'll try to make some trap for him. See you later." Now all of them are gone. Now we cut to Izuku. Now Izuku and all of them, they are laughing inside. Like they are enjoying it. Now we go forward 3 hours. Now Izuku's thinking to himself. Now he can think for himself without any of them hearing. He think, "I'm so lonely. What if I..." He got a brilliant idea. He goes to his mindset. He tells every one of them to take control and do a blood clone and pour their chakra, some of their emotion into this clone. How they all do. And all of the clones, they are like replicas of every one of them. Now, after this happening, Izuku said, "Well, from this day on, we are all named the..." Tell me, guys, what you want me to name him from this day on in the comments. So, yeah. Now, was part 1 for what if Deku was the reincarnation of the strongest Uchiha, part 1. Now I'll see you guys later. See ya.